Have you ever noticed how Apple almost never talks about fast charging in their iPhone launches? While other brands are shouting about 80 watts or even 240 watts charging speeds, Apple quietly says almost nothing. Just a vague up to 50% charge in 20 minutes with 40-watt adapter or higher. That's it. So today, I'm putting that claim to the test. Let's see how fast the entire iPhone 17 lineup really charges. For this test, I have the optimized battery charging settings turned off on all of the phones, and same goes for clean energy charging. They are all turned off so they can charge as fast as they can. Going from left to right, I have the iPhone Air connected to a 45-watt charger. It's the one with the orange cable. Then next to it is the iPhone 17 Pro connected to a 90-watt charger. And then the iPhone 17 Pro Max next to it is connected to a 140-watt MacBook charger, and the iPhone 17 next to it is connected to a 65-watt charger. So basically all of the phones are connected to a charging adapter and a charging cable that far exceeds their charging speeds. Now, the iPhone Air is rated for 20 watts, while the iPhone 17 Pro, Pro Max, and the 17 are rated for 40 watts. With that being said, let's begin. And we are off. Let's see which one boots up first here. So let's see. 10 seconds in, the first phone that's going to boot up, pop up with the Apple logo, is going to be the iPhone 17. The next phone to show signs of life is going to be the iPhone 17 Pro. So it looks like the iPhone 17 is booted up and the iPhone 17 Air has now popped up with the Apple logo. After 43 seconds, the iPhone 17 Pro is done booting up. Almost after a minute, the 17 Pro Max has shown signs of life, while the iPhone Air is now done booting up. Now, exactly at the 1 minute mark, the iPhone 17 Pro Max has finished booting up. 1 minute into the charge, the iPhone Air is at 1%, 17 Pro is at 2%, the iPhone 17 Pro Max has now jumped to 2% as well, and same goes for the 17, it's at 2%. 5 minutes into the charge, the iPhone Air is now at 10%, the iPhone 17 Pro is at 13%, the 17 Pro Max is at 12%, and the 17 is matching the speeds of the 17 Pro at 13%. 10 minutos into the charge, the iPhone Air is at 20%, 17 Pro is at 26%, the 17 Pro Max is at 25%, and same goes for the 17, it's at 25%. So it looks like the 17 Pro is charging slightly faster than all the other iPhones so far. After 15 minutes, the iPhone Air is at 29%, the iPhone 17 Pro is at 38%, the 17 Pro Max is at 35%, and the 17 is at 36%. Alright, so if you've noticed, I'm doing this by 5-minute increments, and now after 20 minutes, the iPhone Air is at 38%, the 17 Pro is at 48%, the 17 Pro Max is at 44%, and the 17 is at 46%. Apple claims around 50% at 20-minute mark, and you can see here the 17 Pro has achieved that, so to say. So that's great to see. So after 25 minutes, the Air is at 46%, the 17 Pro, charging the fastest, is at 58%, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is at 53%, and the second fastest, the iPhone 17, is at 55%. We are closing in at the 30-minute mark. Let's see what the phones are at now. The iPhone Air is at 53%, the 17 Pro is at 68%, the 17 Pro Max with its slightly bigger battery is at 60%, and the 17 is right behind the 17 Pro at 64%. Here we go. 35 minutes into the test, the iPhone Air is at 60%, 17 Pro 75%, the 17 Pro Max is at 68%, and the 17 is at 72%. 40 minutes into the test, the Air is at 65%, 17 Pro is at 79%, the 17 Pro Max is at 75%, and the 17 is at 77%. 45 minutes in, and we are at 71% on the Air, 82% on the 17 Pro, 79% on the 17 Pro Max, and 80% on the iPhone 17. 50 minutes into charging, and we are now at 75% on the Air, 85% on the iPhone 17 Pro, 80% on the iPhone 17 Pro Max, and 83% on the iPhone 17. 5 minutes later, at 55-minute mark, we are at 78% on the Air, 89% on the 17 Pro, 83% on the 17 Pro Max, and 87% on the iPhone 17. Just 2% difference here. Let's see which phone actually reaches 100% first. 1 hour later, the iPhone Air is at 81%, the iPhone 17 Pro is at 92%, the 17 Pro Max is at 86%, and the iPhone 17 is at 90%. 5 minutes later, we are at 84% on the iPhone Air, 95% on the iPhone 17 Pro, 89% on the 17 Pro Max, and 93% on the iPhone 17. All right, now at 1 hour, 11 minutes in, we are at 88% on the Air, 97% on the 17 Pro, 93% on the 17 Pro Max, and 96% on the iPhone 17. At 1 hour, 15-minute mark, the iPhone 17 Pro is the first iPhone to reach 100%. At 1 hour, 21-minute mark, the iPhone 17 is the second fastest charging iPhone. At 1 hour, 31-minute mark, the iPhone 17 Pro Max is the third fastest charging iPhone. And at 1 hour, 41-minute mark, the iPhone Air has finished charging up. And that's a wrap, ladies and gentlemen, my charging test for the entire iPhone 17 lineup. If you found this video helpful, give it a like, subscribe for more Apple content, and I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.